6:45 is our time as we welcome you back here to 5 News this morning. This is a live look on the I-540 bridge there overlooking the Arkansas River and Van Buren. You can see it has been a cloudy and rainy morning out there, but at least the temperatures are a lot more comfortable out this morning. Zach's here to tell us how much longer this rain's going to stick around in the forecast and when the hotter temperatures are coming back.
If we could leave your mic up real quick, too. I'm not always the best at telling if we're looking north or south, but I'm assuming we're looking north because are you able to tell? You're so familiar with the
north,
area.
south, east, west is beyond me.
I was hoping you could tell by the banks of the river which side of the river you're looking at.
Yeah,
I mean, like
that goes north and south, but I don't know if we're looking north or south.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that we're looking north because that looks like a pretty good downpour. There have been off and on downpours north of Fort Smith, Van Buren here as we've gone through most of the morning. So here we go. We were looking there at the river. I think we're looking back to the north at some of those showers just off the distance. A lot of the rain overnight, yeah, it's fallen to the north, but we've had these isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms. You had some downpours in the area for Sebastian County, parts of LaFleur, Scott, Logan, even southern Franklin County overnight, but a lot of that activity was here across our northern zones. Look at the cluster of showers that got going. Watch this thunderstorm right there. That was the noisy one. That was the strongest one we had move through overnight. I know it woke up many of you around Washington County and Madison County, that's for sure. With the lightning alone and the thunder, it was rumbling out there. Gusty, strong winds, moving stuff around, and then some very heavy rainfall. And again, that was after we already saw that batch of light rain move through late morning, early afternoon, and then we had rain back in Wednesday. That was this cluster right here. Primarily, most of this fell Wednesday. But look at this. We've got a couple areas of some nice rainfall in the last 48 hours with Wednesday and Thursday's rain. Parts of Benton County, 1 to 3 inches in the yellow and orange there, out towards Gravette, Gentry, back towards Siloam Springs. And then this was the swath from last night cutting through Washington and Madison counties over by Huntsville. You see the yellows and the oranges, mostly 1 to 3, even some locally higher amounts there, over 3 inches. And then down around I-40 this week, you guys had some wet weather last week, some big flooding rains. Well, this go around so far the last few days, it's been isolated thunderstorms, but you got these pockets of green showing up there with some yellow. That's 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. We're mixing it around. We've got more rounds around to go through. We've got a frontal boundary. We've had one hanging around the last few days helping these rain chances. It's focused across our southern zones here as we go through the rest of the day. That's going to be a focal point for some more shower and thunderstorm activity. I think as we go through the afternoon and evening hours, we're already going to see a little bit more sunshine mixing in down here sooner. I think that's going to help kick up more isolated scattered shower thunderstorm chances as we go late morning through the afternoon, really into the evening hours. We'll be watching for those. I think the atmosphere is going to be in recovery mode for a good portion going on later today, but we'll still have the chance for some isolated showers across our northern zones. There's an axis of deep moisture here, and that's what these showers are continuing to kind of ride along. So this narrow band is going to continue by late morning, early afternoon. I think it's going to start to shrink and continue to overall fizzle out across the area. I think there's some of those thunderstorms we were seeing there to the north. You got some of those darker skies north of you there in Van Buren and Fort Smith. Those have been rolling off and on for the last couple of hours all morning long that we've been on air with you. We've seen off and on downpours push through northern portions of Crawford County. The rain continues to slowly dry up from north to south across Washington County, still westward out to Lincoln towards Stillwell. You got some moderate rainfall with the heavier pockets. We've seen off and on rain near and north of I-40 this morning for Franklin and Johnson County. We've had some downpours off and on for Clarksville as well. All right, so the Future Track model's doing a great job. Takes this morning's round of rain, continues to overall send it off towards the east. Still some lingering isolated scattered showers by lunchtime. And then as we again go through the afternoon into the evening, we're really focused here across our southern half because you see these storms pulsing up and down. Yeah, this is where we've seen some strong updrafts the last few days produce the heavy rain and strong winds. This is where I think we have the better shot to see that later today as well. We'll likely see, like we have the last couple of nights, more showers try to develop overnight, roll in as we go into early Saturday, and off and on scattered showers and thunderstorms will be with us Saturday night, and into Sunday again. Saturday, we'll have the chance for more of the area for one of those strong to severe storms with heavy rain and some damaging wind gusts can't be rolled out. Again, we've already seen many areas picking up 1 to 3 inches. We could see a few more pockets of 1 to 3 inches again over the next couple of days. Flooding wasn't a big issue because we've been so dry, but these areas that have seen a couple of inches the last few days, if you get a couple more over the next few days, which you'll have the chance, then you could see some localized flooding in those low-lying poor drainage areas. Temperatures today, they're going to be all over the place. We've got added cloud cover. Some areas going to see a little bit bit more sunshine mix in, and then some areas you'll see a little bit more rain, lingering a little bit longer. So it's going to cause temperatures to range from the 80s, I think, to the lower to mid 90s for the river valley. We'll be watching those thunderstorms later today.
Yeah, but overall, nice couple